Hi, my name is Koku with blackfilm.com, and I'm here with Reginae Carter, star of the All Black Original Social Society. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
No, I'm so excited. I've already interviewed Kendall, and I also even interviewed Kendra too. They were a lot of fun.
Yes.
So now it's your turn. Tell me about Social Society. What is Social Society?
Okay, well, Social Society is a variety talk show that's like a blend of comedy. And, we also have guest stars, politics. We talk about different things. It's like a big family, really. I feel like it's a family show. You go on there, you just don't get drilled and interviewed. You have fun. We play games. You can learn something from it. It's a dope, dope show.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are teaching people about like NFTs, stocks, but you're doing it in a way that makes it fun, right?
Yeah.
I love that. I learned some things from watching the show. But
Yeah.
one of my favorite segments that you guys did is you were talking about who is Black famous. So you know what's funny? I recognized all the Black famous people. I knew all the names. I'm like, why are some of these people not getting this? You don't know who that is?
I felt like I was like, really? These people are. But shoot, I'm black, so I guess.
So when you talk about Black famous, obviously your parents. Would you consider your parents Black famous or?
Not my. I wouldn't consider my father black famous. I've been to his concerts and
Mhm.
I've seen his crowd. He definitely have a diversity.
That's hilarious. Because I think of Black famous, I think of it as like, can that person walk through the local mall and not get mobbed? I don't think your father could go to Lennox.
No,
When you
no.
go, but when you go to
I
the
went to
mall,
Barcelona, Spain with this man, and they was noticing him. I don't really think he could go anywhere.
well, what about you? Because you are famous, but
I am. I mean, I would consider myself a little black famous too, but still, like, kind of. If they know my dad, they probably will research him and know me. But like, as far as
mm.
myself, but we don't get up there. Watch.
But then my thing is this: like, I feel like Atlanta is a town where you can be famous, and you can kind of like it's a little bit more normal, kind of like LA. It's a little bit normalized. I don't
Hmm.
think that if I'm just putting a scenario here, but I don't think that you could walk through Brooklyn and not get mobbed. I believe that they would go like you're the kind of famous where you are.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
see, yeah,
you couldn't be in downtown Brooklyn. They would go crazy.
no.
Have you tried that?
Actually, no, I haven't.
Yeah, I don't see that working out well for you. You'd be like, oh my goodness, you'd have to
I
duck into a
haven't.
store. But anyways, I would like to know what it's like to, again, your parents are very famous. Do you feel pressure from them being famous on their own? And you grew up in fame, but I love the way that you talk about your family and include your family, and you don't run from it. You're not trying to act as if you're not their kid.
Right.
Hmm.
You know, like I say and always say, growing up, my mom always said, if we are a package deal, that is my family. I would never run away from who made me.
Yeah.
I definitely, it is my goal to have my own name out there, though, and for my people know me for me and what I'm capable of doing and my talents and what I bring to the table.
Well, I don't think that's a problem because I honestly think that with your personality, you're so vibrant that even if your family wasn't your family, honestly, just the way that you come off
That's
and
what I
you're
be telling people.
no,
Like,
it's
people
true.
always like, girl, if you wasn't Lil Wayne daughter, baby, if I wasn't Lil Wayne daughter, you would still know me. You would
Because
know
I'm like, I don't know
me.
how she gets this TikTok. Like, I can't TikTok anything. I'm not like, there's like certain levels of funny a person can be. I can't do what you do. Like, and you just get it, right? And then you also have just a charisma on social media and you know how to move in a way that just kind of draws people in. So again, to your credit, I mean, that's of course your family is credit, but you have your own personality. So I don't think that that's a problem.
No, thank you.
No problem at all. So you have this again really beautiful blended family, and I saw of course your parents called into the show to support you, but it was also nice to see Nivea on the show. Does it ever shock people to see how close that you all are?
Always. It
Right?
always shocks people, but it's like, it's so crazy because Nev really was like, me and her was like this, like,
Hmm.
and as you grow up older, I'm grown now, so I'm doing my own thing. But like when I was younger, I used to literally cry for Nivea. Like, I was like, Mom, I want to go buy Niv, but I want to go buy my dad and Niv. Like I was really obsessed because Niv always showed me love no matter what. You know, usually you have those people that's like, okay, I'm dating your dad.
Yeah.
No, she was really cool with everybody, with my mom, my grandmother, me. Like, she was always just sweet.
Just a good-hearted person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can see that. I mean, it just even with all of your whole family like that, your mom's temperament as well. Everybody's just so sweet. I like to see that.
Yes.
And I've seen you defend your family online. I actually was just, again, I have to do my research and see what people are saying everywhere. And I saw you on the Breakfast Club, and you said that you're no longer going in those comments and responding to everything that you see.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I don't be like I used to. Yeah,
So you have, obviously, as a celebrity, you have a lot of celebrity friends. But with social society, it requires you to talk about people in circumstances that may not necessarily be comfortable because you're going to have to talk about your friends. So now with you being on the other side, on the interview side, and even on the cultural sort of, conversation side, normally we'd have these conversations at home, right? But you have to be in front of TV talking about people that you know. Has that become uncomfortable to you, or you're just rolling with it?
That's why I love that it's for hosts, because I probably don't have to say anything because I could throw it over to my co-host and they could. I really, I feel like even though that this is something that I signed up for, I still can control it and I still can do it my way, and my way with being as though I don't have to speak on anything that I don't want to speak on. I have my other co-hosts to do it, or it doesn't get spoken about.
No,
but
that's smart.
I mean, all of these, that's why I'm saying another thing is what social society is not all about, oh, who got the tea, it's really something where it's like, it's fun, it's cute, it's not nothing. If you have something that you drop in, if you like, yeah, we do want to know the tea, but it ain't all drama. Like, we want to know good tea. Like, we want trying to get who you dating, what you got going on, like, not who beating you up, what your drama like. God, like, no.
I like the way that you all also highlight influencers and musicians that are really on the cusp of like breaking and so forth. So that's what's really cool about the show.
That's one thing I love too. We highlight different people, different Black businesses. Like, it's a positive show.
It is definitely a positive show. And the other good thing about it is that, you all have very, very different roles. You and Angela are both, they have a very different background, but you still grew up in the industry. Whereas with Kendall, he's an influencer that came up and has, been acting. And then, of course, you have Kendra, who's been in radio for over 20 years. So that's really cool. I think that's what makes your panel work. So do you guys ever butt heads?
We all give a different spaz and spice to.
Do you ever butt heads on subjects like, well, I wouldn't say that way, or I don't think so?
I wouldn't say butt heads. I feel like me, Kendra, and Kendall all have strong personalities, so we gonna say what we feel like, and if it's not what somebody else feel, they gonna just not feel it. But we don't never bump heads though.
And so I know you were talking about getting more into acting. What does that look like for you? Are you taking acting classes?
Yes, I do have an acting coach, and also I just shot my first lead role movie last year. It's called Boxed In. Yes, and I did a couple of things last year. I was in Terror Lake Drive season 2, which will be coming out in June or July, one of them. But I've been doing a couple of things, and I'm very excited. I got a couple of other projects coming up, so stay tuned.
But what is because you've been doing reality TV as well for a very long time. What's the difference between reality TV and acting?
Let me tell you something. I would have not done reality TV if I knew it was such a no. But I feel like that's kind of like my stopping point in like the acting world, because they be like, oh, she's a reality star. She's this, she's not. And it's like, no, I've been on reality TV since I was 10 years old, where it's like my family was on there.
Yeah.
Then I went on growing up hip hop. Then I did all of that. But I'm done with reality TV, and I'm ready to act, and it is definitely different. It's two totally different worlds. So it's like, I see where the directors or whatever, they're like, yeah, she's a reality star. Do she know how to act? Like, what is it? So I get it, but yeah, it's definitely a problem with trying to be an actress and you already been on reality TV.
Yeah, I find that that's a curious thing. I don't even think it's really fair because reality TV kind of dominates television, and it's really just where we've been for really over 20 years, probably, is most things are reality TV. So it's like, where do we draw the line? A lot of actors, so you kind of just came into the situation, but a lot of actors choose reality TV because they cannot get roles. So it's like I think it's just unfair to judge all these different people because the path is going to be what it is. So it's interesting that you have that uphill climb in that way. When you would think that you'd be bankable, let's say, from a director's standpoint, because people are familiar with you. But that's interesting.
Yeah, it is. But it is some people that doesn't look at me like that, and they gave me a chance, and I love them for that. And y'all will be seeing those projects real soon.
so excited about that for you. So I see you went to Clark Atlanta University.
Yes, for a semester.
I went there too, but I did finish.
Oh, that's so good. I wish I did.
Thanks. I mean, I don't know if I don't know what it means. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, that's a whole nother conversation. But do you see yourself going back to school?
Oh no. I'm not saying it like that. See, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. I've always been so good in school. Good grades, that's that. But never really wasn't for me. Like, it was just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get an A. Yeah, I'm gonna get a B. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. But is this what I enjoy?
Right.
No. So yeah, nah. And then I feel like when I was in college, I feel like everybody was so excited about their major and so like, oh yeah, this. And I'm like, girl, mass communication, business. I guess that's my major. Like,
no, it's true. It's true.
I wasn't in it. I'm like, my parents spending all of this money, baby. Just don't do it.
No, it's true. And I don't want your mom to kill me, but I mean, I feel like, college isn't necessarily the path for everybody, and the things I went to school for, it's like, especially if you're already in media, like you said, mass comm, if you're already doing it, like, what am I learning in mass comm besides what I'm already, like, I taught myself certain things off of YouTube that I didn't really have to go to school for it. I was just learning it already. So it's like going to school, it's like, whatever. So again, I don't want to talk negatively. School is great, guys.
No, but I had a deal. I had a deal with my mom. I was like, listen, I want to act. Like, if I really like do these auditions and book a role before the semester start, can I like that's that? And I actually did. I booked my first movie, which was Pride and Prejudice Atlanta, and I was like, okay, cool. She was like, all right, you wanted to do it. You said you was going to do it. You did it. So you don't got to go back. So I'm like, okay, cool.
With acting, though, it can take you places for a very long time. Like, it could be months away in like Vancouver or LA. And I know you're very tight with their family. Would that be hard for you to do?
Oh, not really. That's why I'm glad that they have FaceTime. And then my parents and my family are fortunate enough to come visit me, or I can visit them. So that's my life. That's my dream, to go months and be filming in these different locations. That's dope.
No, that's dope. So what's next for you, Reginae?
Well, I just dropped a fitness line. It's called I Fit In.
Okay.
And basically, it caters to females with all shapes and sizes. Like, it's such a crime to fit in, and I wanted to show females that you're beautiful, whatever shape, size, situation, whatever you're in. So I dropped that, and I feel like I can go bigger, and I'm going to make that bigger than just the clothing line, because it is such a crime to fit in right now in this point of time. Acting, of course. Stay tuned with that. I have a couple projects coming out, and staying healthy and being myself.
When you say stay healthy, what kind of diet are we talking about?
Okay, so I ain't gonna say all of that about a diet.
I'm like, if you say stay healthy, I'm just trying to,
Listen, so yeah, drink your water. I would say stay healthy, like, keep a healthy surrounding, be healthy, keep a healthy environment, don't let unhealthy people or things come into your body or in your face.
Mm-hmm. I heard you say that
Okay.
I heard you say you're no new friends gang.
No new friends. I feel like we all got enough friends. We love the people. We like, I got my parents, I got my sister, my brothers. I'm good.
No, I feel that. And I wonder this before we kind of wrap it up. Like, how do you discern and how can you tell when somebody is really genuinely wanting to be a friend to you? I mean, it doesn't seem like it would be easy. I mean, I think for many of us, people, it's not easy, but for you, how do you know when someone is really a friend?
So I'm a Sag, not to bring signs in this. I'm a Sagittarius, and we read people. We're good readers, and I can read I can read an opportunist before they even come in the door. I can read a groupie, quote unquote. I can read any, like, I know because ever since I grew up in this world. Like my father was a 12-year-old rapper who was really big, then got in a group. So I've been in this world, so I know all types of people, how they come at me. I didn't have friends that's been my friends for years and still stab me in the back. So I don't really trust nobody.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you, I'm a Libra, but I'm a Sag moon. So are you that into the signs?
Yes.
Yes.
I think my moon is like, I know my two are Leo and Aries.
So my rising is Leo. So they say the moon is how you see yourself. So I present, or I see myself as a Sag, and they say I present as a Leo, but I'm a Libra.
I think I see myself as a Sag and I present as an Aries. Or Virgo, a Virgo.
Oh, okay. So then are you really OCD? Because Virgos are like, need everything got to be a certain kind of way.
Okay, so maybe it's the other way around.
Because I'm like, I'm not like that.
I'm not that bad.
Like, that's interesting.
When it does get a little dirty, I'm like, oh my gosh, my nerves bad. I do get like that, but
I can keep a very clean car. Like, I'm really OCD when it comes to my car, but when it comes to my room, like, I would never show you. Like, it would ruin me if somebody saw my room.
Yeah. See, I just have clothes everywhere.
That's really what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm just like,
woof. Yeah, like,
yeah.
It's clothes. I feel like I just get clothes dropped from the ceiling every day. I'm like, where did this come from?
No, but Reginae, I thank you so much for your time. I do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
No problem at all. My name is Koku with blackfilm.com, and I'm here with, of course, the lovely Reginae Carter. She's a star of her own. She's got a big personality. Y'all need to listen to that, okay? Watch the show. You're going to see it for yourself. Stop playing with this girl. Just like, but see, that's the thing too, Reginae, because you'll be having your little sayings and your things, and you don't even realize it. Because she'll be like, stop playing with me.
Stop playing with me.
I'm like, Reginae, she's a whole talent in her own. I got all your mannerisms down. I'll be like, okay, Reginae.
But she's so extra. Yes,
it's fun. No, it's great. I want you know what I want you guys to do? I want you guys to start saying on the show, this is a suggestion. Let us know who does your hair. Let us know where the outfits are from.
Sure, I will. We will.
No,
and if you go on my page, I usually, every time that I'm on set, like I tag my makeup artist and the stylist and everybody too.
No, because
that's good. That's good.
Everybody looks so good, and that's the beauty of being able to work, especially now on like sets that can actually with Black makeup artists and stylists and so forth, that can really, really complement our skin, our look, our shapes, things like that. So I'm always happy when I can see that and represented when I watch a television show.
That's dope. I will definitely go back and tell them that.
I'm like, I'm trying to spend some money. I need to use my Afterpay. I'm gonna put stuff in installments. Thank you, Reginae. You take care, okay?
Thank you so much.
If you want to see more content like this on blackfilm.com, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell.